damn it, Frank, go fish. It's your turn, Frank. Frank! Frank! You know you fucking suck at this game. Damn it, piece of shit. So, this is obviously Critical Stealth Pack review. I've used this for about 2 seasons, give or take, and really I like it so far. This is a pretty good pack. It's pretty solid. I'm loving it. The pods eject really nice wherever you're at, so woo! I have them taped up so they won't fly out on purpose, and that's how I mark my pod. Okay, one of the very good pros about this pack, if you're very stingy on pods like me, you don't feel like just walking off with, no pods and you have to go buy more every time that you go play. It's really easy to put them back in because there's no Velcro that you have to deal with and try to find your strap and everything, or just having to risk to put it back in there and having it fall out or whatever. All it take, I'm just going to show you just with one hand how quick it is. Just that's all it is, just to put it back on. It's really easy. These little elastic things on the back of it here, I'll show you. That's how this, and they're pretty wore out. They're pretty stretched out already. This is not brand new pack. And this shows you how much that this thing, this elastic back here stretches to eject that pod. That's what it looks like without a pod, and this is what it looks like with the pod. Okay? So you can tell that it has, and then when you put the weight of paintballs in the pod, yeah, you can tell it's going to be shooting out pretty good. Like I said, elastic, it's a good, I like how they put the elastic here, just quick ejection. I definitely like it more than a Velcro pack. I'm not a huge fan of Velcro packs. There's a few good ones out there, but this is a definitely really good design. I like what they did. This is the 4+3+2, and these are doing pretty good. I haven't really used them, but I like this part because it's hard. This outside right here. There you go. This is like an elastic right here, but this is like this is hard right here. It's kind of hard to show you, but this part gets hard, so it will take form to your pod. Okay. So this is elastic right here, and then it gets a little bit harder. Okay, so when you pull it out, if you ever have to get a pod back in there, this eventually, the more that you use it, takes form to the pod, so it's not a crappy, old withered up, piece of crap that it usually comes when you get, when you get into a few seasons of paintball. These over here, this elastic, it's kind of, this just now, it's starting to come apart a little bit. Not too disappointed, because considering that 2 seasons and now it's just showing signs of wear, like this right here, and you can tell it's showing like some good stretch marks where the elastic is coming out, and right in here too. And you can, at the seams, I'm really impressed. You can't really, there's nothing coming out of the seams after a few years. The only spots is just this elastic right here. It's because this is the front, and when I put it on, what keeps this tight, okay, so there's all these different straps and everything. So when you go to put this on, I put this one on, or put this one on, and I put this one on, but this strap right here, I always pull it a little bit tighter, because then it keeps it from bouncing around on me so much, and it keeps it really tight. So that's why I'd imagine that this is showing some signs of wear, because it's getting stretched out really good. But I mean, after 2 seasons and it's just now showing some wear, and I go out and play like every weekend for the most part. Yeah, and you can see it on the back too, where it's starting to wear out just a little bit. But honestly, like if you look on the seams anywhere else, I mean, there's a little itty bitty, maybe it's like kind of tear there. But if you look at this elastic that holds in the pods, nowhere, there's just a little bit of rub right there. Nowhere on this elastic either. I mean, it's just great. And how this works is that this is just a stretchy elastic, basically. I mean, I'm saying elastic a lot, but that's all it really is. You can see when you pull it back, it just, okay, that's how your pod takes form. You just pull it back and boom. It has a little finger thingy here that you're supposed to latch onto. I don't really ever latch onto it, but the fact that they say that, oh, Velcro, oh, they're gonna give away your position. I mean, it's not like you're in a stealthy Marine Corps SEAL Team 6 operation here. You know, I mean, the Velcro, the fact that they're trying to say Velcro gives away your position on the field, yeah, not so much. I don't think that's a big selling point for me, but it is nice not to have Velcro. I just like how easy it is to put the pods back in. That is just a huge pro. The only con that I really have about this, I mean, I don't like how it feels on my back. I mean, it feels pretty good, but it's nice and padded, but for me, I like really nice and soft things, and after a while this padding used to be really, like, you know, puffed out when it came straight out, but now it's kind of died down, and when I have it tight on my back, I mean, all I feel is just pods on my back now. So that's about the only con so far that I've ever seen, and this is kind of becoming folded a little bit, and I don't like that. That's not supposed to become folded, but on the new Stealth Packs, I'm pretty sure that they reinforced this padding on the back. At first when I bought it, it was really nice, but now, I mean, I don't really notice it that much, but it's still, you know, when I'm paying attention a little bit, after a really, really long day, yeah, you start to notice it and your back starts to hurt a little bit more, but other than that, I mean, it's really not that bad. And this little flap right here, I guess it's supposed to, like, I don't know, help from it sliding down back here. So what this little flap is supposed to do, I guess, if it starts bouncing around, this is supposed to just help control. I don't really know. It's just supposed to help, keep it on, I guess. So whatever. But that's about it so far. I love it. I'm probably gonna buy another one after this season. This is it's like almost December now, and I'll definitely be buying another one when I need to. It is it's a solid pack. I'd buy this pack over any other pack on the market. I mean, unless if you're a back player, then you get those big, huge dive ones that can hold like 50 billion pods. But other than that, I mean, if you're playing like woods ball and you want to keep your pods, or if you're just playing speedball and you want to get your pods out really fast, you don't have to yank on any Velcro, which I like. It's just nice and simple. Your hand is already right there. It comes out. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention. If you're going to be using pods, get pods that only have one little lip right like this. There's pods that you can buy at like your local Sports Authority or whatever. Like they're like the Empire pods. They have like a little lip here and two other lips here. You don't want to get that because what I noticed right when I bought it, when you put it on, the lips make it a little bit harder to get it in there, and they rub up against the side, and eventually the siding will become worn. So I just put them in my +3s or whatever they're called. So other than that, just stick to one lip pods. Don't get the 3s because they'll just wear out the siding on your pack, and you don't want to wear it out pretty quick. But other than that, I'm really impressed on what they did. I mean, it stayed together really nice. I love it so far. I'm going to be buying a new one pretty soon. Yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe to Team Insanity.